This is probably one of the most unusual sights that anybody can see in Mexico these days. An immigrant running from Mexican immigration authorities. In this case, he got away. Mexico is involved in one of the biggest crackdowns on illegal immigration since Donald Trump was in office 3.5 years ago. Mexican police, Mexican immigration, Mexican Army, and National Guard are out in force in Juarez and the El Paso district. This is all the result of a diplomatic deal between President Joe Biden and President Lopez-Obrador of Mexico to help Joe Biden's re-election campaign by reducing the number of illegal immigrants crossing the southern border. This is one of the top political issues in the United States for the November 2024 election. Mexican immigration is fanning out in small towns all over this state. This kind of activity is observable all over Chihuahua State now. The soldiers and immigration officers are looking for illegal immigrants who don't have the proper papers to proceed past onto Juarez. Roadblocks are going up on major highways to Juarez, and when they find them, they pull them off the buses, put them in tents, put them in buses, heading back the other direction for 1,500 miles to drop them in southern towns like Tapachula. The result of all of this is that the immigrants feel compelled to move off into the desert on foot to stay away from vehicles, evading Mexican immigration. So, tell me more about the migration enforcement. It began.
Díganme más
What do they want with you?
They won't let us get all the way to United States. They don't want us to get across the border.
And then
They don't want to.
they'll take you.
Sometimes we beg, we pray, and they don't care about it.
Uh-huh. So then they'll take you all the way to Tapachula?
Entonces los llevan a Tapachula.
Sí, a Tapachula.
Yes.
Sí, ya venimos.
Yes.
Okay. It's not entirely clear how effective all of this is. The numbers do seem to be going down, but on the other hand, men like these two Colombians are still able to evade the dragnet. They were part of a caravan the authorities broke up.
They tried to take us back. They turned us in with the INM, so they would return us to Tapachula.
And did they?
¿Lo hicieron? ¿Alguna vez los retornaron? ¿A ustedes?
No.
No, not us.
Why not?
Pero a muchos sí.
But a lot of
Muchos
them,
que vienen
yes.
con,
de mi amigo,
con
sí.
nosotros sí.
Por
Our
cierto,
friends,
hoy
they did.
cogieron a un compañero
Today,
con su esposa y
They
tenía una
got one
niña de
of my
5
friends
meses.
with his
devolvieron.
wife,
Sí.
wife
Tapachula.
pregnant.
Una niña
5 months pregnant.
apenas acabó de cumplir meses.
Why did they let them go?
¿Por qué los dejaron ustedes ir?
Porque nos corrimos.
We run.
Nosotros con rancho.
We got into a ranch. ¿Y luego?
Y esperamos
And then-
hasta que se fuera un rato y
and
nos
then we
fuimos,
wait
nos
until they
fuimos
left.
por todo el
And
desierto.
then we walked through the desert.
Y lo único
And plenty are able to get right through to the U.S. Border Patrol, where they know they'll be processed right into the United States. This is Todd Bensman reporting for the Center for Immigration Studies.